When you were a kid, did you ever hear, "Take it one step at a time," or "Don't bite off more than you can chew"? Take a piece of the pie, not the whole thing. Well, the older we get, the wider that can seem. MindWorks offers methods that follow our parents' principle to break a challenge into its component parts, helping you to more easily look at each one for ways to improve and change it. It's called Breakup. Working on manageable pieces will give you a new perspective on your challenge, allowing you to think more creatively, which will lead to new ideas and approaches. In its simple form, Breakup forces you to focus on a part of the whole. You probably use this method every day without even thinking about it. When you make a grocery list, you're breaking down a week's worth of meals into manageable components. As with all creative thinking methods, you need to clearly define and understand your challenge. Are you looking for a new product, a new way of doing something, a breakthrough solution, an alternative plan? A consumer products marketer was looking for a new business opportunity, something where he could gain a competitive advantage. Talking with another businessman, he looked more closely at the eye care industry. Now, using the Breakup method, he separated out the various components of the business: the ophthalmologist, an eye exam, a prescription, the optician, selecting frames, making the glasses, picking up the glasses. After listing the components, he asked questions about each one. What's the purpose or goal? Why is it this way now? Do we really need it? How can I change it? How can it be improved? How are people involved? How else could this be done? How does it interact with other components? And many more. Asking these kinds of questions sparked creative thinking about how we might find a competitive advantage or a new angle on an old business. While looking at making the glasses, he asked, how long does it take to actually make the glasses? Well, the answer, about an hour. Well, that led to a question. Why does it take 10 days to 2 weeks for the customer to get their glasses? Well, the answer, it takes time for the prescription to get to the lab, produce the lens, install them in the frames, and get the glasses back to the customer. Now, the creative breakthrough came when he challenged the assumption that lenses had to be sent out to a lab. The rest is history. He moved the lens grinding equipment into a storefront in a mall and named it Lens Crafters. The eye care business hasn't been the same since. It wouldn't have happened if they hadn't examined the individual components of the eyewear business. Now, let's take a look at a familiar yard tool and try out the Breakup method to look for as many ways as possible to redesign a common leaf rake.